Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over settings for the audio. If you did the mod I did with the haptics, which included the 2 exciters from Dayton and the bass shaker from Dayton, these will be your best settings for VPX and FX3. So anything through OTG, you'll get the maximum haptics you installed, or at least as close to the Zaccaria tables as I could have possibly gotten, and truly it feels like that, and nothing beats the native tables on this machine, but I think I've gotten pretty close, and I'm going to show you today. First and foremost, you're going to need to go into your settings, find Pinball Settings. Once you get there, you want to match this up: Master Volume 50, FX Volume 45, Music Volume 15. Force Haptic is on, and then everything else pretty much doesn't matter there. Back out of that and go and find yourself a Gottlieb table. Turn down the volume so it doesn't blare at you. But select your Gottlieb table. Well, don't want that, but select your Gottlieb table. Next, you want to go into your settings. Find Haptic Strength. Haptic Strength needs to be set on high. If it's not set on high, this overrides everything. I don't understand why, but in OTG, it will turn your haptics off. It will not work through FX3 or VPX, Future Pinball, whatever you install. Once that's all said and done, you can just back out of the table. And start up OTG mode. So once you're in OTG mode, first thing you want to do is go down to your audio settings, speakers. You want to right click on that, click on sounds. Let's drag this over here. Go to playback. Now what I did was I have a external surround sound system hooked up a receiver. Now if you don't have a receiver, you can easily just pick up a small, cheap amplifier on Amazon, hook up a set of speakers to it and run audio out from your PC. But that's what I did. I ran an audio out from my PC, and I'm splitting the audio signals from the PC to the speakers and Lontium, which is the ALP. This is the best way to do that. You want to, 1, set your speakers as your default device. Once you have that set, I'm going to go into recording, and if you don't see stereo mix, you're going to have to show disabled devices. Mine was there, and you're going to want to obviously enable that and right click it, properties, go to listen, check off listen to this device, and ensure or pick Lontium. And mine's obviously being output by the NVIDIA card, but high definition audio, yours might be different, but you want it to output or play back through this device to the Lontium. Click apply and OK. Now you might have to restart to have these settings permanently set. So once you have all that done, you want to open up a visual pinball table in edit mode. The way you do that is you find it in a table folder, right click it, open in edit mode, and you want to go to preferences. Next, audio options. Now you can see what I did here. My sound effects are being played through the Lontium. So you want to select the Lontium, the ALP. Surround sound to set is front is rear of cab. Yes, it's weird, but that's the way it is. The front of the cab is considered the rear. And then my music is to be played through a Realtek high definition audio, my speakers. Okay. Select OK. And we're going to load up Starship Troopers here. Starship Troopers brought to us by EMBEE and Sixto for VPX. It's version 2.0. Rather fun table, but that's not the point of this video. Let's show you how it sounds and how I got there. All right, now that we got the table loaded, let me turn up the volume here. Like around 88, 89. what you're hearing is my haptics, and it's also some of the pinball sounds that are manufactured by the game itself, but I can actually feel the Dayton Insiders. You're gonna have to believe me on that one. And the bass shaker underneath will rumble when it hits certain things on the playfield, which I'll show you now before I actually turn up the sound system. A little bit of the music and audio does play through the ALP, but it's not as much as what's being output to the surround sound system. Oh, forgot to turn on my bass shaker here. Hold on, let's redo that. All right, you ready? Hear the flippers? You guys can hear the difference. There's the bass shaker knocking off. Now, I'm gonna turn up the audio. Now, this table naturally doesn't have a real loud audio track. You can adjust that in the script, I believe, but you get this gist now. I'm getting most of the haptics and feel through the table, and the sound through the surround sound system that I currently have working with the ALP. So the next one to show you how it sounds and how it plays is going to be Baywatch. I believe this one's by Kiwi, also for VPX, but this one has a good sound, good audio, good playback, good feel.
Baywatch will be right back.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the external audio, the surround sound system, and then I'm going to unmute it so you can hear the difference. That's on. That is off. Now, let's play. There you have it. Great sound, great feedback, great table. And on a final note, you want to adjust the amplifiers to no treble. Bass, you want about half to 3/4 of the way up. depending on what kind of amplifiers you use. But and the volume, start out low and work your way up. The bass shaker breaks itself in within a few weeks. It starts to get much louder as you use it, so you will find yourself turning it up a lot less. Other than that, the ALP handles it with no problem. I might in the future add a little bit of bracing support in the center there so that a lot of the vibrations are more thoroughly transmitted through the ALP. But I'm loving it. Truthfully, it was the best bang for the buck for around $200, one bass shaker and 2 date and exciters. And these settings make it feel like a solenoid. And it's not, but it's pretty damn close. And the machine is a lot more fun to play through OTG mode. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if it worked out for you. If it didn't, maybe it might take some other settings or it might different setup, but I'll be glad to help out. Thank you, and please like and subscribe.